This morning, tickets went on sale for Hoppers, the latest feature film from Pixar Animation Studios. So let's take a deep dive into this highly anticipated new movie in this week's episode of Laughing Place Pulse. Disney Pixar's Hoppers was first announced at D23, the Ultimate Disney Fan event, in August of 2024, and it's the story of an animal lover named Mabel, voiced by Piper Curda from the Disney Channel series I Didn't Do It, who uses a new technology to have her mind transferred into a lifelike robotic beaver in order to communicate with animals and save their habitat from destruction. The movie is being directed by Daniel Chong, who previously helmed We Bare Bears, the movie, from Warner Brothers and Cartoon Network. And additional voice cast members include Bobby Moynihan, John Hamm, Meryl Streep, Dave Franco, Kathy Najimy, Eduardo Franco, Melissa Villaseñor, Ego Nwodim, Vanessa Bayer, Sam Richardson, and more. The first full trailer for Hoppers was released back in November.
Hey, what's your name, Beaver?
Mabel?
You want to live here, you better learn pond rules.
What are pond rules?
Oh, I am clearing the rest of the day. Let's hear it for Mabel, everyone.
And with the release date for Hoppers fast approaching just a little over a month from now, on Friday, March 6th, Disney and Pixar held a surprise advanced screening of the full film for press this morning, and these are some of the enthusiastic early reactions. Alex from right here at Laughing Place says that Hoppers is a total delight, funny, weird, and heartfelt, while Shabazz from the Movie Podcast says Hoppers is the most electric and funniest film of the year. Geeks of Color called Hoppers an absolute hoot, a hysterical and incredibly clever charmer that feels fresh, original, and completely relevant right now. Speaking of fun surprises, in that trailer you may have noticed a blink and you'll miss it cameo by the Birds from the 2000 Pixar animated short For the Birds. This Easter egg was confirmed by director Daniel Chong on social media, paying tribute to that short's director Ralph Eggleston, who sadly passed away during production of Hoppers. Another special look at the movie was released on January 12th, during the NFL wildcard game.
Yes! This is like Avatar.
This is nothing like Avatar.
Hey.
It worked.
In addition to having already watched Hoppers in its entirety, our reporter Alex Reif had the opportunity to speak with Daniel Chong and producer Nicole Grindle about their work on the film.
One of the fun things about being in the director's chair is you get to kind of put your passions into the film. I'm assuming you're a big Back to the Future fan. And I was wondering if you could talk a little bit about how you found a way to celebrate that.
This is a lot. I mean, the really on-the-nose one is that Mabel calls Dr. Sam Doc. That's pretty on-the-nose. But I would say that there's a lot of, weird science that's happening in our movie, too, that I think we looked at movies like Back to the Future, or a lot of 80s movies, to be honest, that kind of play around with, crazy kind of science and things that really don't make sense, but you just kind of play around, you just kind of talk about it in a way that you believe it. I would even say that, things like the science in the DeLorean, for example, are just wires coming out of anywhere, and we certainly did that in the design of our lab. Just wires that make no sense, they're coming out of anywhere. So yeah, I think there was just a lot of love for my childhood movies, especially from the 80s and 90s. Even early Tim Burton movies were a big influence, and honestly, tone plays a big role too in those 80s and 90s movies that kind of were a little bit all over the place. Sometimes they're scary, sometimes they're weird, sometimes they're emotional, sometimes they're really out of very surreal. I think all those things were fed into the DNA of this movie.
Disney Plus subscribers who are excited for Hoppers can enter for a chance to win a trip to Los Angeles to attend the movie's premiere in late February via the Disney Plus Perks program. Disney Pixar's Hoppers opens in theaters nationwide on March 6th, with tickets available right now. And while you're at the theater enjoying the film, be sure to pick up some of the Hoppers novelty items like special pins, popcorn buckets, cups, tumblers, and keychains depicting many of the adorably hilarious characters from the movie. And if you really can't wait to see Hoppers, a number of theaters will be hosting early access screenings on the afternoon of Saturday, February 28th, including the Disney-operated El Capitan Theater in Hollywood, which will also feature a live on-stage showcase of animals from the Wildlife Learning Center. Until then, act natural and check back here at the Laughing Place YouTube channel for next week's episode of LP Pulse.